I've got this idea from Babs Rolle on YouTube. I will put a link below. In one of her videos, she was showing a technique she learned from Crafty Irina's video where you use acrylic paint and you mix it with Stay Flow, which is liquid fabric softener, and then you do what they call paste paper. So I thought I'd give it a try. These, in the videos, and also Barb Owens was the original person, I believe, who showed how to do this paste paper. They used different things, but Babs used the Stay Flow, and since it was the least expensive and I was able to easily purchase that, I went ahead and bought that. So I gave it a try. This was my first go around with it, and I was pretty pleased. I'm going to add more things to it, and I think give it to mention. They suggested that you use any kind of scrap paper, including scrapbook paper, maybe pieces that you have that you really don't like anymore. And so a lot of these, that's what that was. This was like scraps. So this really cost me no money except the Stay Flow, and you get a big giant like gallon of it for $3 at your neighborhood grocery store, and it will last you a long time. Okay, and I've just mixed up 5 colors, and this was just acrylic paint mixed with the Stay Flow. The one thing, they do some curling, but I may see if after they're completely dry, about ironing them and seeing if I can iron them, or I may just use them as is. And what it basically is, you apply the paint mixture and then you use some sort of tool to scrape through and make designs. That blue paint was called it had an enamel in it, so that's why it's kind of shiny. And most of these, some of them are better than others. And I can always, I don't really like this one, but I can add another layer of paint with a stencil or something and make it better. Some things after I just dripped. I had a little bit of paint left, so I just dripped. And these, as you can see, these were just scraps of scrapbook paper that I painted over. I made a second layer with that one and just used scraping tools. I really like that piece. I like the way that one came out. The one thing you have to realize with this is the Stay Flow acts as an extender, and so it takes a long time for these to dry. These have been drying now for several hours, and they're still in places where the paint has kind of collected. They're still a bit wet. And so as they were a little bit dry, I went back in and I applied another layer, third layer. I really like this one. I like the gold. This was just book pages. I tried it out on that and it came out pretty good. It's a book page. Another book page. I don't have any tools. All I used was actually something that came with my George Foreman grill that has little teeth on it to drag. And then I had a little dollar set of clay tools that I used, and also I just used, in some cases on the smaller lines, I just used a plastic fork. I'm going to take some cardboard and try to make me some tools for the next time. The consistency, I think I used very old paint, and it may be because it was old paint, it may be because I didn't use enough paint to Stay Flow mixture, but I'm going to try it again with different colors. I really like that one. That was originally scrapbook paper, and then I painted over it, and then I painted another layer. And it gives the paper a lot of texture. That one came out pretty good. The original paper was orange scrapbook paper, and then I put 2 colors and dragged it, and then I put the blue, and then I just kind of dragged it a little bit to make a design. That one actually I like kind of a lot. When I went to apply the second layer, I put the gold on and then I closed it and opened it, and it made some rips, but that's okay. I can cut around those. I can use pieces that aren't ripped or just put something over the rips. But otherwise, I really like the way that one came out with the gold. But, so this is called paste paper, and I will put the link to Babs' video, and then in her video she links Crafty Irina, but also look up Barb Owens. She had the original paste paper video, and it's very long and very detailed, and I would recommend that you find it. Thank you.